video goes through the process of how to interview, typical questions that an interviewer might ask, and how to incorporate good body language and nonverbal communication in an interview. The first step that the person does is shakes the hand of the interviewer, makes eye contact, and then sits down. The first question the interviewer asked is to tell me about yourself. You can talk about things like hobbies, some things that you like about yourself, family, and friends, things so the interviewer can get to know you. The next thing the interviewer asks is, what are some of your strengths? These are things that you know about yourself that you're very good at, things like being organized, staying on task, and following directions. Notice too that the person being interviewed makes eye contact, nods her head, and is relaxed during this part of the interview. The next question asked is, what are some of your weaknesses? You can talk about one or two things about yourself that you know you need some work on, such as maybe staying organized or how to manage multiple tasks. Don't go into too much detail, but give enough so the interviewer knows that you're working on it. The next question is, why do you want to work at this certain place? Give a brief overview of why you would want to work at that place, given what the job is and the requirements for it. So, for other jobs in the future. Okay. The next question is a scenario question, and it is, how would you handle a situation where a customer was angry? Remember to think about some good social skills and appropriate vocabulary that you would use with a customer. Remember to have good tone and to be calm, and then to remember who are the people who are in charge of you. People like managers or assistant managers or directors that you can ask questions to. Another common question that is asked is, why should we hire you? Remember to think back to some of your strengths and refer back to those, and also the skill sets that are required for the job. Talk about why you would be good at those skills and what would set you apart from other people who might be applying for the job. The final question that could be asked is, do you have any questions for the person interviewing you? It is good to have one or two questions to ask that person because it shows that you care about the company and that you are interested in learning more. After the person is done asking you questions, it is important to stand up, shake hands, make good eye contact, say thank you for interviewing, and then walk away. To review, it is important to always make good eye contact and have a relaxed body posture when you are in an interview. It shows the interviewer that you care and that you are paying attention to what they are saying. Some of the questions that might be asked are, tell me about yourself. What are some of your strengths and weaknesses? Why should we hire you? Some scenario-based questions. And do you have any questions for me? Remember that not every interviewer will ask you all of these questions, and they may ask you questions that were not on the list. But don't worry, it is important to prepare and to give it your best shot when you are interviewing, and to remember to give it your best so that the interviewer can see that you are dedicated and have the skill set to work at their place.